Thank you. Can you hear me? Excellent. Thank you very much for your time and thank you for organizing this event. I believe that this event is very important for everyone in the IoT industry because, Indosat is our customer, right? And today I spoke to David. I think he was going to present afterwards. He's someone that we can partner with to actually do a lot of tracking of vehicles, optimization as well. So I think that a lot of things that we do today as a community is very important to drive this industry forward. I still remember working with Indosat many years ago, and they always have very detailed planning sessions. And I think that what Pak has presented is very, very focused in terms of that strategy. And before I start this presentation on how companies can take advantage of IoT, I'd like to share with you a little bit about one of my recent meetings with one of the top 10 telecom operators globally. And it was very, very shocking because they are the number 6 mobile operator in the world. And they basically told me that, well, we're going to give away data and voice for free. And they're going to do it globally, which is really, really shocking because to a point where people are chasing each other about how we actually can monetize, invest in 5G, start to monetize on IoT, they come to the table and say, I tell you what, if you download our app, I'll give you free voice and free data. And I think that is a big awakening for me because for operators now, we need to help operators actually find new ways of monetizing and find a way to help them actually increase their revenue. Because if a top 10 global operator is starting to give away free voice and free data, I think that wave is going to start spreading. Right. I love Vietnam. Right? I love the Vietnamese food, the culture, and what's amazing about Vietnam is the growth. Vietnam is actually one of our key stops for us as a company because when it comes to the growth of the company itself, we started off in Singapore. But Vietnam, why is it so important? You can't really see the figures here, but I'll just point out a few key numbers. In 1990, there was 0 data penetration, right? And you see now in 2010, it's 125% data mobile penetration. So the growth is phenomenal. And not just that, if you look at the exports, Vietnam is becoming an exporter of high-tech equipment, high-tech products. So that change is very evident for us that if you want to be successful in Southeast Asia, Vietnam is one of the key places that we need to be present. Right? So just to quote one of your Fatherland Front Central Committee president, he mentioned that our cities and the ways we work are changing as the rural-urban migration becomes a fact of life. So when we spoke to the gentleman from Vietnam mentioned about the focus in agriculture is evident because they want to actually bring technology not just to smart cities, but also in the terms of agriculture. So we can see that I think that movement is going to continue. And once that starts, I think a lot of other government-linked companies is going to also follow the wave. So you're going to see very, very interesting growth, not just in major cities of Hanoi and Saigon, but also in all the different verticals across healthcare, communication, energy, etc. So smart cities. I think I'll just go into some of the areas where we find quite useful as a company in terms of developing our strategies. We believe that telecommunication operators will continue to thrive. Right? They're going to be facing a lot of challenges from a lot of OTT players, but they have paid billions of dollars for spectrum. Right? And having licensed spectrum is very, very important, especially for people who want good quality of service, who want to have reliable services. And what's going to happen as well is that a lot of processing power that we see, right? A lot of people is going to start to build a lot more data centers, and there's going to be a lot more fiber. So that is going to make smart cities a lot more better connected, and that is going to be the architecture that all the IoT companies here today can actually tap on. And it's going to be quite different because there'll be different solutions that different user case would deploy. So for example, for us, I think Basil actually mentioned earlier in a panel as well, in terms of the access management control systems that we have. We actually leverage narrowband technology. We work with Sigfox in terms of getting our data back to the backend, to our operation center. But because it's not data intensive, so we use a specific way of transmitting at low cost, low power rates, etc. So that's important to us because we don't really want to burden our customers too much in terms of data cost. But at the same time, if let's say when we go to facial recognition, right, we can't just use an unlicensed spectrum. We need to actually work with telecom operators on other technologies to make it work. So we believe that all these technologies can work together and coexist. So different use case will require different IoT strategies. Today when I walked around and spoke to different exhibitors today, I was quite impressed in terms of some of the solutions that different companies have picked up on and tried to reinvent how to apply it, to repackage it and sell it to different customers. I think that's very important because a lot of solutions that we see today in IoT, they have been around for a long time, right? But with this ability to actually start to communicate machine to machine, transmission at a low rate, connectivity, the lower cost of chipsets, is all now becoming more viable, right? And our imagination is what limits us. So a bit about Willowmore. So we are a startup. We started about 3 years ago. We started off doing a lot of consultancy, and we started moving into IoT space about 2 years ago. And we have been relatively successful. When it comes to IoT development, we have quite a fair bit of support from the Singapore government in terms of sponsorship and growing and helping us to meet up with different enterprises. So having meetings like what we have today is very important. I think the support from government agencies in the cities is very, very important. So I think in Vietnam, we can see that happening. And what we have done in the last few years is we focus on IoT, robotics, automation, as well as logistics. So we'll talk a little bit now about how we have actually leveraged some of our technologies in these areas and how we have been able to help companies save money. It's only when companies save money that they can spare a little bit of it for companies so that we can grow. We need to make sure that our customers actually benefit from our solutions. Right. So one of our key customers is in Asia Pacific, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore. And one of the very common things that we face in a lot of the countries that we operate in is traffic jams. And my past life is very similar to Basil's, where we actually work in telecom operators. And in telecom operations itself, when a site goes down, right, they will call some service staff to go and fix the site. The service staff will then go to the site and find out, okay, we need to get into the gate. So they need to actually go to the key repository, collect the keys. They then travel again through the traffic to the site, open the site, do whatever they need to. Then they need to return the keys all the way back to the key repository again. That takes a lot of time. So in this example itself, we did in Indonesia, what we found was that to collect the keys and return the keys itself will probably take you 3 times the amount of time as compared to if, let's say, you can go to the site directly. So what we've done is that we have worked with we developed ourselves as well a company called ST Engineering. They are military as well as